¿Qué tal, amigos y amigas? Deme un segundito aquí para arreglar el micrófono, aunque creo que está sonando bien. Saludos a todos. Empieza el relato de este partido de los Denver Nuggets en casa contra los San Antonio Spurs. Empieza Nikola Jokic contra Víctor Wembanyama, brígido, weón. El tanque soviético contra el alien. Saludos a todos los que nos acompañan en esta transmisión. Saludos a todos. Yo, salud, Damien. What's good, bro? Yo, it's Mario back in the studio live on the mic for a late night check-in. Yeah, bro. I thought I wasn't gonna do the goddamn game, but here I am. I gotta rep 5280, bro. I gotta rep 5280, bro. The Mile High goddamn city, bro. No va a jugar Aaron Gordon, pero estará Russell Westbrook. Comenten ahí si ustedes juegan fantasy, comentan si juegan fantasy. Yo tengo a Christian Brown en el equipo, tengo a Westbrook, tengo a Porter Jr., weón. Tengo casi todos los jugadores de los Denver Nuggets, weón. Dice, you stuck on the guys bouncing the balls. Just kidding, homie. ¿Qué dice? Saludos, Master. Hoy Nuggets topa contra la máquina de Spurs. Hoy, cuidado con Jokic, weón. Saludos a Francisco ahí. Saludos, hermano. Denver Nuggets. Buena la mascota de los Denver Nuggets, weón. Probablemente la mejor de la liga, weón. Es como Pikachu. One five. Jokic. Brígido, weón. Brígido, dejen ponerme la camisetita, weón. Dejen ponerme la camisetita, weón. Christian Brown, Michael Porter Jr. Oh, el carro loco, brígido, weón. Russell Westbrook. Brígido, weón. Brígido, idea que correr la cancha, weón. Correr la cancha, weón. Correr la cancha. Oye, no nombraron a Jamal Murray, weón. Parece que no va a jugar, weón. O no lo nombraron, ni me acuerdo, weón. Siempre es un espectáculo ver a Jokic, pero en este caso aún más ver a Jokic competir contra Víctor Wembanyama, weón. El presente de la liga con el futuro de la liga. ¿Qué dice? Did I hear that Westbrook and Jokic had triple doubles in the same game the other day? Yeah, bro. Jokic already had a triple double with Jamal in the finals. They both got a I think they both got a 30-point triple double in the NBA finals against the Miami Heat. And yeah, I don't know, against Utah, I don't remember. But yeah, both of them got a triple double, man. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. What we are witnessing, man. Vamos a ver qué pasa aquí con el equipo. En Spurs está Chris Paul, Basel, Wembanyama, Harrison Barnes, Stephen Castle. Nuggets offense. En los últimos partidos, en los últimos 4 partidos, Denver ha anotado más de 130 puntos. Y lanzando 50% de campo. Bueno, eso es lo otro, weón. Aquí tenía una estadística del otro día, weón. Denver esta temporada está número 1 en fast break points, en puntos en contraataque, está número 1 en tiros libres por partido, está número 1 en puntos en la pintura. Nadie habla de eso. Se habla de Denver que tiene que subir el volumen de triples, todo lo otro. Nadie habla que Denver está liderando la liga en puntos en la pintura. Nadie menciona eso, weón. Denver está número 1 en la liga en asistencia. Nadie menciona eso, weón. Nadie menciona eso. Denver está número 1 en la liga en asistencia y está número 1 en canastos anotados por partido. Bueno, hasta cuando revisé al día de ayer, estaba compartiendo el primer lugar con otro equipo. Denver, número 1 en varias cositas ahí, pero nadie habla de eso, weón. Nadie habla de eso, weón. ¿Qué pasó con el partido, weón? ¿Qué pasó con el partido, weón? Que repetir el salto, weón. Gana la posesión el equipo de San Antonio Spurs. Dice, is the game just starting? Yeah. The first quarter just started. Wemby, la yompa de 2 puntos, nada. Rebote defensivo de Christian Brown. Christian Brown con el carro loco, adelante a Jokic, bien, falta. Eso es algo que también escuché el otro día, weón. Denver, gracias al, bueno, aportando lo que hace Westbrook, también ayuda bastante a sacar faltas, weón, y poder entrar al bonus. ¿Cuántas veces hemos visto, para los que ven los partidos de Denver, que entra el equipo de Denver el bonus en el segundo cuarto en particular, obviamente, y en el del último? Michael Porter Jr. amaga, ataca la pintura. Oh, los 2 puntos de Michael Porter Jr., weón, atacando a Wembayama, weón. Brigio, weón. Chris Paul. El pase a Basel. Westbrook fronteando a Wembayama. Chris Paul a Basel con Harrison Barnes. Westbrook posteando a Wemby. O sea, Wemby posteando a Westbrook. Chris Paul. Bien, weón. Al menos está rindiendo la defensa de Denver estos primeros minutos, weón. Este primer minuto, weón. Bien, Jokic, weón, moviendo a Wemby, weón. Wemby recibe el triple, pone el balón en el piso, afuera Harrison Barnes, nada. Tremendo rebote ofensivo de Wemby, weón. Caso, el triple, nada. Westbrook con el rebote, bien, weón. Vamos, weón. Westbrook con Porter Jr., casi, weón. Bueno, así casi empiezan los partidos de Denver, alimentando a Porter Jr. en ofensiva los primeros tiros. Wemby, le cometen falta a Chris Paul. Primera falta de Jokic en el partido, si no me equivoco. Saludos a todos los que se vayan conectando ahí. Ayúdenos con un like. Wemby ahora lo defiende Jamal Murray. Wemby pone el balón en el piso, saca la yompa. ¡Oh! Vigio, weón. Dunqueo de Stephen Casu. Chucha, weón. No sé qué va a pasar ahí, weón. O sea, no se confundieron ahí, parece Westbrook con Jamal Murray. Fueron ambos al balón. Y será posesión del equipo de San Antonio. Chris Paul, el pase afuera a Harrison Barnes. Posteando Wemby a Jamal Murray ahora. Oh, lanzando por encima de Jamal, weón. Oh, buena magia, weón. Nadie habla, esos son pequeños detalles del juego, weón. El amague de Jokic, ahora que tiene el triple esta temporada, otro dunqueo más de Caso, weón. Ese amague de tiro, bueno, ahora toma el tiro, casi, weón. Christian Brown, el rebote ofensivo, falla la bandeja. 6-2 ganando San Antonio Spurs. Quedan 9 minutos. Bien Westbrook, weón. Christian Brown. El pase adelante con Porter Jr. Pierde el balón, la concha de la lora, weón. Yo, salud. Yo, what's good, T. Price? What's good, bro? Salud, T. Price. Let me share the link. Let's see if somebody wants to join the stream. Saludos a todos los que se están conectando ahí. Vamos a mezclar un poquito de inglés, español, si se unen ahí. The NBA almost has a full slate of games on tonight. Yeah. Chucha, tiempo fuera de Michael Malone. Oh, I'm hitting that link. You're more than welcome, bro. You're more than welcome, bro. Para la audiencia, weón, vamos a mezclar un poquito de inglés-español, weón. Vamos a hablar un poquito de inglés-español, weón. ¿Qué dice? Happy New Year. About to get off work soon. Coming through, hit that. That's what's up, man. Happy New Year to you as well, T Price. That's my brother. That's my brother T Price, man. Go ahead and subscribe to All Head Podcast, man. If you wanna follow the best, one of the best, if not the best coverage of NCAA and everything related, go and subscribe to All Head Podcast, man. Saludos a Jax. Saludos, hermano. Dice buena, buena. Se gana. Se gana. Puta, del lado de Denver, weón. Obviamente, pues, weón. Obviamente, pues, weón. Que dice hoy ganan los Lakers. ¿Contra quién juega Lakers, weón? Saluda a Miguel M27, weón. Saludos, weón. Brígido Caso. Oh, chucha. Damian, I'm fading like a motherfucker, bro. My bad.
Nah, I ain't stressing you, homie. I wasn't even gonna leave a comment in the
God
back
damn.
chat talking about, can someone let Granny know I'm here?
Yo, I was faded, man. I'm faded. I am faded.
It's good. You're caught up in the mix too, man. So you know what I mean? I'm just letting you flow. I'm actually here just to catch up and brush up on my Espanol.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Dice, los Bucks perdieron con los Nets, hermano. Y lo peor es que jugó Giannis y Lillard. Bueno, y los Nets no anotaron, creo, un canasto en los últimos 7 minutos. ¿Qué dice? Saludos desde República Dominicana. Saludos a Héctor Paulino. Saludos, hermano. No sé por qué no puedo poner tu comentario en pantalla. Que dice muy mal, hermano. Lakers versus Halcones, desplumados. Ah, contra los pájaros de Atlanta, weón. Saludos a todos los que están conectando ahí. Who you got, Damian? Spurs
I comprehend a lot of that shit. You know what I mean? And especially when certain words that I'm well versed in Espanol, it gives me an idea of what you're talking about. So I kind of can follow along. I'm just not fluent in my speech. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that shit takes time, bro.
It's
a working process.
but again, you know, I put in the effort to learn as many languages as I can. And even if it's just as simple as to ask somebody how are you in their language, that
I took
enlightens me.
French when I was in college.
French.
Yeah, you can decide between German and French.
Oh, that's the only choices they gave you?
Yeah, those
So
fucking punk ass.
Isn't that
Those
kind
are
of
the only
funny?
2 options that they gave me.
Because up here in schooling, they give you the option of French, Spanish, and I don't think German was even involved at the time. When I went to school back in the day, it was either French or Spanish, I think. And I obviously, we don't have a mass exodus or migration of illegal aliens. That shit kills me. Because nobody's a fucking alien. They're all from the same place called Earth. They just want to come over here.
Yeah.
And there's no actual, like, if you fly above the land, you don't see imaginary lines that they put on the roads like signs. When you come into a new state, they tell you you just entered this state.
There are no goddamn barriers.
There's no barriers, right?
Yeah.
It's just imaginary lines that they've drawn in the sand. Who do I got tonight? I don't know. Because again, I haven't been up on the game. You know, as our conversation went on earlier, I kind of got away from the sports, but at the same time, I'm not stupid when it comes to sports, and I realize that right now, what that dude Joker does on a daily basis, on a yearly basis now, for I don't know how many years in a row now.
With this one, like 5.
A minimum of 5. So half a decade, he's been one of the best players in the game. I can't say the same thing for a guy who has two bum legs that plays in LA for that team
Oh,
called
Kawhi Leonard,
for that team called the Flippers.
the strippers. I call
Eh,
them the strippers.
Strippers. That's a good one too. The Flippers, floppers. I mean,
Paper clips.
yeah, bunch of frauds. But it's sad for me because as good as Joker is, he maybe has had. I mean, that one year that they won the title, I don't think that team was really that good around him either. And he just hasn't had a good supporting cast his entire career. Or else he probably would already have three titles.
Yeah, bro. 2 years in a row. He was without Jamal Murray. Oh, here we go. Christian Brown with the dunk. Bro, he has become one of my favorite players, man. Christian Brown.
Yeah, me too. Because the way he dunked on somebody and then he flexed on him.
Oh yeah, he dunked on Rudy Gobert. That's what I
Oh
call him,
yeah,
Rudy Gobert.
yeah. On that French tower of
French toast,
yeah.
literally.
He's soft as French toast. Um, but yeah, his when he dunked on him and
That,
then flexed on him, that was the best.
yo, but that was what I've been saying. I mean, it's like he has been going out. Playing without Jamal Murray, you know, and like you said, especially that 2023, and I don't think a lot of people had Denver as one of the favorites.
No, I mean, and again, because they haven't
No,
really
but
ever.
I don't think a lot of people had them as favorite. Even though they got the number one seed at the end of the regular season. They had the Phoenix Suns, the Clippers, the Lakers. You
Well,
know.
the best the Nuggets had ever been was when Carmelo was there, and they had I think Marcus Camby was the center.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah, against the
so
Lakers and Kobe.
so I mean they had decent squads back in the day, but they were never in the upper echelon of the league until the last few years.
They have
But
never
again,
made a finals.
right, and they don't get there without a dude named Nikola. So I
First,
mean,
only MVP. I mean, first MVP in franchise history. You know,
yeah,
first time getting into the finals, first time
Me-
winning the title.
Melo never won one. And
Alex English.
I think Melo was one of these overrated players. I
It's
mean, he was
like, yeah.
good, but he's not. I don't think he was ever great, but he was
Yo,
good.
did you hear what Ant-Man said?
What did he say?
Because they were playing the Celtics last night and they were doubling the shit out of him. And then post game, obviously they lost. And post game, he was saying, "Man, I'm 23 years old, man. I don't want to be passing the ball all the time." You know, he
Well,
was like,
that sounds
"That shit is
selfish.
so dumb, bro. You gotta
That's
learn how to play winning basketball, motherfucker. It's not all about getting goddamn buckets, bro."
yeah, he's selfish. He doesn't understand. I mean, but again, it's a team game, and you need the team.
Yeah.
Again, Mike always had Scotty, okay, but they always found other pieces to add to those two players. And Will who what Bill Cartwright, Will Purdue, um,
What was
was
that
it
motherfucker?
Judd Bushler?
Armstrong and
Yeah,
shit.
B.J. Armstrong,
Horace Grant was a dog
Horace,
as well.
Horace Grant, Steve Kerr. Then they bring in freaking
John
Rodman.
Paxson.
Yeah, Paxson. They bring in Rodman. So he always had a squad around him. Great. Granted, I mean, when you have Mike on the court, because again, that dude was a baller. And what I don't like is this whole comparison stuff. Like, oh, he's the greatest player ever. LeBron's the greatest because he's got the most points ever. No, like for me, it's like somebody said, that's a longevity award. When somebody has that long of a career, and again, he's talking about playing 5 to 7 more years because he wants, like I told you earlier, he wants to play with his other son too.
Yeah.
I just hope his other son averages more than 5 points a game and starts on his college team.
We'll see. He will be playing for the Wildcats, right?
Yeah, he went to
Arizona
Arizona.
Wildcats.
Yeah, Arizona's always been a good basketball program. So But when it comes to basketball right now, again, playoff time comes. Maybe I'll watch a few games. Um, but I haven't sat down through a full game yet this year.
Give me 1 second. Let me read the comments. Dice Spurs, los ves metiéndose al play-in. Podría ser, pero está difícil, weón. Está difícil, weón. O sea, depende de Wemby. Y habría que ver si vuelve Greg Popovich. Dice Spurs, una verdadera máquina de jugar. Dice Francisco Lizana, es real. Sí, Master Spurs juega muy bien. Dice, me sirve. Pistones a Hornets. Dice, los Pelícanos están perdiendo para sorpresa de nadie. Pelícanos versus Wizards. Clásico de Pobronia, dice. Dice, porque Brown es blanquito y donkea muy agresivo, lo cual es muy raro de ver. No, y como dije, bueno, he visto toda su carrera, pues, bueno. Tienes una verdad incómoda, o mejor una unpopular opinion. No, pues Christian Brown he visto toda su carrera, pues, weón. He visto toda su carrera, pues, weón. Impactando en playoffs. Denver perdiendo 25-27, creo. 25-17. 25-17. Jokic posteando a Zach Collins. Puta, Zach Collins, weón. Christian Brown afuera el triple, nada. Oh, chucha, weón.
Mario, you were funny too, homie, when you said, "Let me drop that link and see if anybody hits it."
Yeah.
You know I'm gonna hit it. if I'm around, if I'm around, I'm coming in the studio. But see,
You already know, man.
it's a different vibe. It's a different vibe in this live stream going on here. You know, when
Unlike,
you let
unlike we're not
yeah,
gonna say it, but you know,
where we came across right where we came across one another. When you come in there, it's kind of like you automatically catch a negative vibe, or you get
you're
some
inside the
negative
box. They put
comments.
you in a motherfucking box. We're gonna be talking about this. You should be saying this and this. This should be your opinion and shit. Don't go
uh,
outside. Don't go out of bounds. Stay
and
on the field.
don't tell me what to talk about. You see the title of the video?
Talk to T cards, Damien. Talk to Dante, Damien.
Oh, it kills me. But yeah, I mean, Nuggets, like I said, if they make the playoffs, they're dangerous because they have won a title in the last 3 years, so 4 years, whatever it is. What 3 years? 2 years ago they won a title, wasn't it?
Yeah, 2 years ago. Last year it was Boston, and the year before it was Denver. Even there's a lot of people that didn't even pick Denver over the fucking Lagoons in the Western Conference Finals when we swept their asses.
It's because again, people are LeBron jaded. They're blinded. They got their blinders on when they think LeBron's on the court. He's always going to win. But if they actually check his finals record and playoff record, they'll realize he's not always winning.
He definitely should have won in 2011, man.
But I mean, he left
Pretty,
Cleveland to go to Miami to win a title. He went back to Cleveland, had to have Kyrie help him win a title. He went to Miami, had to have Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh help him win a title.
and his first year for the Lakers,
So
he
he's
didn't
always
even make
been
the
somewhere where
playoffs.
he's needed that help. Exactly.
Dice Master CP3 dando espectáculo. Dice Damien, what is your team? Denver too?
My team
I
in
don't
what?
think Damien
In
has a I
basketball?
don't think Damien has an NBA team.
I mean, I grew up in South Florida. And the only two teams that I had close to me, I wasn't far from Miami. And I wasn't far from I'm a little farther away to Orlando than I was Miami. But as a kid growing up, you know, when Orlando had Penny and Shaq, I liked Orlando a little bit because I thought Penny was awesome. Coming out of Memphis, I think he came out of.
Oh yeah, yeah. Then
But
he
I
got
knew,
fucking injured.
but I don't put Shaq in my top 20 players of all time. Because for me, I can't put a guy in my top 20 who can't make a free throw.
I think Will was also a very bad free throw shooter.
And that was
Yo,
all.
I don't think people appreciate Bill Russell enough, man.
Well, no, all.
I think the motherfucking Mount Rushmore is fucking Magic. I mean, not Magic. Fuck them. Fuck Magic. With all the respect, the Mount Rushmore is fucking Michael, LeBron, Kareem, and motherfucking Bill Russell, man. That's the
Yeah, I
Mount
mean,
Rushmore.
so for me too, like when it comes to centers, I always thought Tim Duncan was one of the best centers to play the game. But because
I
again,
think
he
they
had,
put him as a power forward mostly.
which is crazy because he was a 7 footer.
He was a tweener. I mean, he when he was like when he was alongside David Robinson, he was playing the five, right? Or he was playing the four. Then he was playing the five.
Well, yeah, but he could shoot free throws, like in his fundamentals of the game. Like Shaq, to me, had no fundamental.
Damn, bro. Will shot 51% for his career, bro, from the free throw line.
Yeah,
That
not
shit
very
is
good.
pathetic, man.
Yeah, not very good.
That motherfucker was shooting underhand.
Well, and imagine how many
He was
points he
at
would
least he
have.
was trying to.
Imagine how many points he would have scored if he would have been able to make free throws.
I think they created a rule for Will. I mean, many rules, but one of them was that you couldn't dunk from the goddamn free throw line. Because Will was able, he was able to do it, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And for me, I didn't get to see a lot of those guys play. That's before my time. But
Yeah, that's from the '60s.
like history wise, when you hear these old heads talking about some of them older basketball players, they saw them and they're obviously seeing all the stuff today. But I can't really say I'm on them old guys too much because I didn't watch them, and obviously the highlights in black and white don't help.
They didn't even have a goddamn 3-point line as well.
Right. So I mean, you just think about all the scoring and the points
Eight
that could.
teams. But you know something about Bill Russell, man? I think he won 3 titles with the worst offense in the league. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, I mean,
Because a lot of people you can hear some people say, oh, Bill Russell had so many Hall of Fame teammates and shit. But they wasn't a great goddamn offensive team. They were great. They were a great defensive team, mainly because of Bill Russell.
yeah, and at that time, like nowadays, like you just said, Braun from the Nuggets.
Yeah.
He's an athletic. He's not very big either. What is he? 6'3", 6'4"?
No, I don't know. He looks like 6'5", 6'6".
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't
Let me
think
look for it.
I didn't think he was that big.
I think he's taller than Jamal Murray. He's he's 6'6". God damn.
Damn.
218. 6'6", 218.
He don't look it.
But he's crazy athletic. That's
That's what I'm.
crazy.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, so when you go back and look at Larry Bird, he was a big, like to me, he was a big goofy white guy.
Like
And
Jokic.
well, but so he just kind of looks goofy.
Yeah.
He doesn't really play goofy. And a lot of I think back in those days when Russell was playing and Wilt, they were playing against a bunch of freaking uncoordinated whiteys.
Yeah, there weren't many black players at that time. It was
Right.
Bill, Will. It was Oscar Robertson, Elgin Baylor. Who else?
Yeah, because that
Yeah,
was
there were not many.
that was again probably part of the time of history that they were telling us about this whole racism stuff and slavery and all this other BS. lies.
Yeah,
But
and then they got mad. Yeah, because in the 50s, George Michael was fucking dominated with the Minneapolis Lakers and shit. You know,
right, so I mean, it's hard. It's for me. It's hard to compare those times versus today. Because number one, today these guys have way more training capabilities and way more knowledge on how to keep their bodies right. Back then, those guys would just show up and play. I don't think there was all of this preparation like LeBron. What do they say? LeBron pays every year to keep his body in shape. What is it? 1 million, 5 million, 10?
2 million. You know, every year it goes up. It goes from 1 million to 2 million to 3 million to 4 million.
Right. And I think a lot of that might be hair transplant money.
Yeah,
Um, he learned a lot from Lance Armstrong about how to filter out your blood from all of your performance enhancing drugs.
from Canseco,
Yeah.
from everybody.
I mean, so it's hard, man. I just can't compare dudes from way back when to dudes of today. It's for me anyway. Same thing in any sport, whether it's football, baseball, because the game's so different. I mean, it really is different when you look at it and think about it and dissect it. It's a completely different game.
Even Jordan, he spent 18 years of his career, of his life, without a 3 point line.
So I mean, it goes. It's it's a lot. Again, it's always deeper than the surface. But I mean, we're in a surface type of reality where everybody just wants to take what's on the top and not dig any deeper. And for me, comparing somebody like Wilt to somebody like Shaq is it's a waste of time for me because when Wilt played, it was a different game. When Shaq played, it's a different game. Clearly, neither one of them could shoot free throws, so that never changed. But it just, I don't know. And some of these guys that are out there today that they're claiming, oh, great basketball player here, like SGA. These guys
The
haven't been in the
reptile.
right. These guys haven't been in the league but for a few years, and all of a sudden they're greats.
I mean, you can say that with Anthony Edwards, man. They were saying that motherfucker was the next Michael Jordan and shit.
Yeah, and I'm really tired of that. Like, why can't
Oh,
they?
Wemby with the goddamn 3 point shoot with a 3 pointer.
Why can't they just?
God damn.
Why can't they just be themselves? Like everybody always has to compare them to somebody. No, just let them be them.
Oh, and Bill Russell won his last title as a goddamn player coach. God damn, otro triple más de Wemby, weón. Chucha, weón, de Saturno, Víctor Wembayama, brígido, weón. ¿Qué dice el hit? Y dice, empezó a hacer frío de repente. Jaja, dice Porter Jr. clavando un puñal desde Saturno. Dice Wade en hit, una bestia total, levantando las manos. Dice, hermano, lo de Cavaliers no es normal. Cavaliers, ¿contra quién jugaba? No me acuerdo, weón. 6'6", 1.98. ¿Cuál dorsal usarías en la NBA y cuál en la NFL? En la NBA, probablemente el 15. Y en la NFL, probablemente el 15 también, pues Mahomes y Jokic. What would be your number if you were playing in the NBA and the NFL, Damien?
I always rocked 7 or 12, but 12 was my number coming out of my younger years.
Damn, was you playing quarterback?
I was.
Damn, like Drew Bledsoe. Who was wearing 12 back then?
Um, I don't remember who was wearing 12. Um,
Terry Bradshaw.
no, definitely not because of him. I'm not
He's
that
a
old,
fucking
homie.
dickhead,
I,
man.
I'm not that old, homie.
No, but was he wearing 12? No, right?
I don't know. What was Montana? 16?
Yeah.
Um,
I like 13.
yeah, I mean that's the number my nephew likes to wear because he thinks Alex Rodriguez is a great baseball player.
Yo, what do you think about Derek Jeter? I've heard. I don't like baseball. I've heard a lot of people say that Derek Jeter didn't deserve to win a lot of the fucking golden gloves, whatever.
He's another. I think he's just another. Again, plant into the scene. It's I don't know because he really wasn't a feared hitter, but he could hit. I think he had to have, if I'm not mistaken, did he hit over 300 his career? I think so. I don't have his stats in front of me, but I mean, he was a good ball player, but he always had a good team.
Yeah,
And again, there's a sport where,
Mariano Rivera and shit, right?
right, you can't just put baseball on one dude and be like, that's why they won because of this one guy. No, it's a 9 guy team on the field. Yeah, it's just there's so many variables that go into it for me.
And with all the cheating and shit, you got motherfuckers like the Astros, the Red
Yeah,
Sox.
and it's rampant. It's every sport, and they tell you about it, but yet nobody thinks that, oh, these guys won because they cheated. And if they did, it's okay because again, they promote cheaters and everything that's backwards to be good or great.
Like the narrative against the Chiefs. Oh, they are being held by the goddamn refs.
I mean, but again, the NFL, they tell you, I think I found a video that a dude from like the 70s wrote a book or something in the 80s talking about how the mafia was influencing the NFL back then.
The
So there's like
mafia.
yeah, like the mafia, like Al Capone, the mafia.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
And just like we talked earlier of who I think is influencing a lot of the stuff that goes on today on our earth, that country over there in the Middle East, not
With a
far from,
goddamn star, with a goddamn star on it.
yeah, not that far from the West Bank. Um, there's always influence behind it. But I mean, basketball as a kid growing up, obviously, when MJ was playing, I liked Mike. I the East was, you had Barkley, I think, for the Sixers. You had Ewing on the Knicks. You had Reggie on the Pacers. Um,
Ewing.
yeah, Ewing for the Knicks, and
I've never liked Ewing, man. I think
no,
he's fucking. I'm not gonna say trash, but he's an okay player, bro.
yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like again, in the NFL, same thing. You had the Patriots that were known to have cheated for a few of their Super Bowls, but it's okay. And if the refs cheat for somebody, that's not the team cheating.
I think. Do you know LeSean McCoy?
Yeah, he used to play for the Eagles.
Yeah, yeah, for the Eagles. He was with Julian Edelman, and he was like bringing this topic up. Like you are cheaters, the New England cheaters, and quote unquote and shit. And he didn't want to acknowledge it. We are not cheaters. That was what Julian Edelman said. And they are flat out cheaters, bro.
Right.
The Flate Gate, Spite Gate, Walkthrough Gate.
Everything.
Oh, that's una falta, pues, weón. Saludos a todos los que están conectando. ¿Qué dice? Master, el Showtime de Spurs está imparable. Gran partido de Barnes también. El viejo Barnes. ¿Qué dice? ¿Spurs es tu equipo? Sí, pues, Master, blanco y negro. Está bien. ¿Qué dice? Con Wemby puede ser el renacer del equipo. Todo el rato, pues, weón. Primeros picks que ha tenido San Antonio: David Robinson, Tim Duncan y Wemby.
Where
What
did
are you? What are you doing, Damien? Are you eating your cereal? Are you eating your Cheerios, Damien?
Oh no. Actually, I just warmed up a sandwich. It's a turkey bacon club on jalapeno cheddar cheese sourdough bread. It's from a restaurant up here called Schlotsky's.
Wow, that shit sounds good, bro.
It's fucking bomb, Mario.
We don't need that here, Damien. We eat bacon, egg, and cheese, Damien. You heard?
Pork and rice.
Yeah. We eat fucking rats from the goddamn subway.
Ah, oh man, that's so good. Yeah, I'm actually so I mean, at least what I'm watching right now, I finally realized as I got older it's really staged and fake, but not really fake because if you put somebody in one of these moves, they're tapping.
Yeah.
Um the good old WWE.
Yo, I
But I
think this motherfucker, Wemby, man, this motherfucker is gonna be one of the greatest, man.
They say he's got game.
This motherfucker is gonna be one of the greatest, man. It's like the defense. I mean, he's getting better, obviously offensively, but his fucking defense, bro. I don't think we've ever seen something like this. It would be like watching Bill Russell back in the day, you know. But like taller, Bill Russell was 6'9", right? Going against Will, which was 7'1". This motherfucker is 7'5".
Wemby's that tall?
Wemby is 7'4".
Damn.
That's like 2 meters and 30 centimeters, some shit like that.
Well, what's
Almost,
crazy
almost.
is wasn't Manute Bol like 7'7" or something like that?
Oh yeah.
So he's only 3 inches or 2 inches shorter than Manute Bol, but he's athletic.
And he can you know bring up the ball,
You said
create.
he just hit a three. I can't recall watching Manute Bol step outside of the arc and drain
No, he
threes.
was a known 3-point shooter, Damien.
Who, Wemby?
No, Manute Ball.
Come on.
Yeah. God damn. Let me look for it. He was not a great 3-point shooter, but he was shooting threes, bro.
I don't remember him popping too many threes back in the day.
Manute Ball, that motherfucker was 7'7", yeah, 200 pounds, soaking wet.
That was, you know that program with 200 pounds was really, really generous because
Look,
Manute Bol looked like he weighed 150 pounds soaking wet.
let's go to totals. Um, he hit 43 3-pointers in his career out of 205 attempts. 21% from 86 to 96 almost. Quise, sí, aparte muy buen material. Basel, Keldon, Caso, Jones, Champagne. Bueno, eso es el otro, bueno, hay 2 Champagne en la liga, weón. Hay otro weón que juega en Wizards, weón. No sé qué mierda, están clonando a la gente, weón. Souhan, Caso. Diablo, escribiste 2 veces a Caso, weón. Al Castillo, weón. 53-43 ganando el equipo de San Antonio Spurs, 15 puntos, 7 rebotes de Jokic, 4 minutos por jugar en el segundo cuarto. Ese paseo. Chucha, ganando el rebote, Zach Collins, weón. Zach Collins, weón.
Malibu, shut up. I like the Pistons back in the day too when they had the Bad Boy Club when with Rodman and Bill Lambier.
Oh yeah, and then the fucking league implemented a goddamn flagrant foul in '91. You know,
Yeah,
to
yeah,
make
because
to make things easier for number 23.
but man, when people used to come down the lane and Bill Lambier was in the lane, you were not just coming in for an easy little layup. Those dudes used to put some bodies on you. And now you put a body on somebody like that, like you said, flagrant foul, technical foul. You might be ejected because you hurt his feelings. You fouled him so hard.
With the clothesline, right?
I mean, it just they used to just again, it was a rougher game. And it's weird because during the regular season, I feel like the refs will call the game tighter. They get into the playoffs and they start to let them play. You know, and I don't like that. Like if you're gonna call it one way, keep it the same. Don't change the way you call the game just because it's a playoff. That's what I said. There's all these variables for me that have to go into any discussion about greatness.
The rule changes.
Right.
The 3 second, you know, back in the day, you can fucking be in the paint all the time. Now
And
you can
now
be, yeah.
same thing with the carry. I think they used to call carries. Now they don't call carries anymore.
I mean, it was like 2 years ago. I think it was Golden State with Jordan Poole. They called like carry on him like 3 times in a row.
Really.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The refs was fucking with him.
I
the, yeah, yeah, yeah. You know, it's Jordan Poole, bro. Who the fuck is him? You know?
I don't but if I was him, I would have been like, "Don't you see everybody else dribbling the ball the same way?"
Oh, Edman was saying that. Yeah. You know, cause a ref called carry on fucking Edman, and he was saying, bro, did you see Luca do that shit every day, bro? Every night? And you call that shit on me, mother. He wasn't saying motherfucker, but you know, Luca is doing that shit every night, bro. And you call that shit on me? Yo, Edman is fucking crazy, bro.
And that's why I like him because his personality and just the way he is. You know, like that's why I think they've promoted him.
Yeah, he's crazy. He's a real one. You know, we don't got many real people left, you know,
Right.
nowadays. There's too many PCs, you know. And oh, there's too many NPCs. There's too many PCs, you know. You know, the political correctness and shit, you know.
Right. And the same thing with that video you showed of uh Shea Gilchrist Alexander. Is that his name?
Oh yeah, yeah.
There's too many lizards running around on the court now.
Like Michael, bro. What about the video that I sent you? He's a fucking shapeshifter, man.
Yeah, like I told you, them were some daddy long legs like the spider.
That's crazy, bro. His fucking arm stretched like fucking the what was the rubber man from the goddamn Incredibles.
So I got a sister down in Florida who um somehow ran into Mike or was at the same place as Mike one night, and she sent me a picture of her and him and a few other people in the picture. Um and yeah, I mean, again, there's another one like I talked about. He might be a good basketball player, but that doesn't mean he was a good human being.
He was a ludopathist. Is that the way you say it?
What are you saying?
He was a gambling addict, ludopathist. I don't
And
know if that word exists in English.
I know he was also an adulterer. Like he wasn't faithful. So that's why I wish people would start to, make um, that split when it comes to these people being athletes. Yeah, they might be a good basketball player. They might be a good baseball player. They might be a good football player. 9 times out of 10, though, if your last name is already in that league, like the Mannings, um, like a lot of other players that their sons are playing, the McCaffreys, the Hawks, the AJ Hawk from back in the day, like these guys all had families that were already in the league.
AJ Hawk, he played for the goddamn Packers.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember him. He's Pat McAfee's partner in his
Yes.
podcast.
So, and I just saw on the NBA, so many guys that have played in the league, all their sons are getting into college now. And they showed Jamal, damn, what was his last name? Um, Damn, they just showed it earlier and I'm drawing a blank now. Jamal, what was his last name? I think he went to Kentucky, played college at Kentucky. Can't remember where he went to in the pros, but played in the pros. His son was playing earlier and he was at the game. But there's all these guys that have been in the pros that their sons give them a couple years, they're going to be in the league as well because they've already got their foot in the door. And if you don't have your foot in the door, it's hard to get into those leagues.
Yeah, you don't get there.
Damn, I'm drawing a blank now. What the that dude's name? I just saw it
Is he
earlier.
playing in the NBA?
No, he's done. He's been retired now. Shit. Well,
Jamal Crawford?
no. He was I think Crawford was a point guard, wasn't he? Or a guard?
Yeah, shooting guard.
Yeah, this dude was a forward.
Jamal Washburn?
Maybe that might be it. I'd have to check it, but
Mash
yeah, there you go.
Mashburn?
Mash. There you go. Jamal Mashburn.
Oh yeah, I remember this motherfucker. Yeah.
Yeah, his son was playing.
Jamal. Yeah.
His son was playing on a collegiate team earlier tonight. They had his game on, and they showed him in the stands. And then they showed a screen with 10 guys, and then another screen with 10 more guys. So there's at least 20 guys right now that are playing in the collegiate level, whether it's in D1 or D2, whatever it might be, that all their dads played in the pros. But you got that dude coming out of Duke, that white boy. Was it Flag?
Yeah, Cooper Flag.
Yeah, they're starting to boast him up, and he might end up being one of their next golden childs. You know what I mean?
They are hoping for it.
Right. As long as he doesn't get hurt, that dude looks like he's been balling.
Oh, Dylan Harper.
Yeah, there was
That's the son of Ron Harper, right?
Harper. Yeah, there was so many on that list, Mario. That it was like at least 20 of them they showed that were in the college level now, and all their fathers had played. And I think Miller, was it Mike Miller?
Oh yeah.
I think
He
they
played
showed
for the
his.
Heat.
Yeah, for the Heat, his son was on there, playing in college now somewhere.
Oh, that pussy ass bitch, Gilbert.
Arenas.
Yeah. His son is a hooper.
Yeah, I mean, and like I said, Daddy's already been in the league, just like Bronny,
They got
which
all the connections.
right, which we talked about. There's no way if LeBron is not in the league that any team drafts a guy who doesn't start for his college basketball team and averages less than 5 points a game to the NBA.
And you know what? Bronny was already bringing up the fact couple of days ago. It's a toll has been a toll on me. Dealing with the mental thing of almost dying and shit, quote unquote,
Yeah,
and the mental aspect of it. Come on, man.
yeah, let's be honest. He's had a real hard life, I'm sure. I'm sure.
Having a fucking Lambo at 16. Come on, man.
Right,
Come on,
right.
man.
He's had a rough life.
Very rough.
His spoons were only silver, not platinum.
God damn, bro.
They weren't made out of diamonds. They were only made out of silver. So he's had a rough life. And growing up in that 5-story, $20 million mansion was probably even harder. Oh my God.
Having how much? 40,000 feet around?
I
30?
mean, he probably grew up in a house that has no less than 10 bathrooms.
God damn.
Because my uncle does plumbing, or did. He's retired now, but he had his own plumbing company in Florida, down there in Naples, Florida. And he would,
Naples.
yeah, Naples. It's, if you look it up, it when it comes to the um like wealth.
Like the city from Italy?
No, well, yeah, but it's in Florida.
They got a lot of weird fucking names in goddamn over there, bro. Saturn. There's a place called Saturn, right?
Where?
Let me look for it. Or maybe I'm tripping. I don't know.
But yeah, no, there's cities all over here that are named after cities from, whether it's
Around the
Europe.
world.
Yeah, like there was a town in my home state of Florida, just north of where I grew up, called Venice. Um, all these towns, like there's even in Indiana. I was in a town in Indiana when I was trying to get into that railroad, called Peru. Then there's even a town in Ohio here on the eastern side, if I'm not mistaken, called Palestine, Ohio.
Look, it says Saturn of Miami Lakes is a city in Miami Lakes, Florida.
Not a surprise.
Ya se está por acabar la mitad, la primera mitad. 62-52, 60-52. Saludos a todos los que se ven conectando ahí. ¿Qué dice? Está muy bueno el partido, Master. Bueno, el entrenador de San Antonio, bueno, eso es lo otro. Nadie habla de eso, weón. Nadie habla de eso, weón. El entrenador suplente de San Antonio, ese tipo va a tirar para arriba al equipo, weón. Greg Popovich ya está viejo, ya, weón. Greg Popovich va a ser como Phil Jackson, que el weón va a ser ayudante cuando estaba en los Knicks. Va a estar ahí viendo la gerencia, weón. Greg Popovich tiene que quedarse. Quedarse, o sea, ubicarse en la posición de gerente nomás, weón.
So, I want to say I'm sorry to all my Spanish-speaking brothers for the English on the stream tonight. I know if I want to say I'm sorry, lo siento. Would I say mi español hermanos?
Oh, yeah.
For because I know why is porque. ¿Cómo se dice for? Del?
Para.
Para?
Yeah, for.
Okay, para inglés. Lo siento. You see what I mean? Like my Spanish, I can speak it a little bit, but it's a little choppy. It's not, I can't just come off the tongue fluently like I wish I could. Except if I hear somebody talking smack and I hear gringo or blanco or Damian, then I know to tell them, estos cojones en tu boca pendejo.
God damn.
Or, what would I say? Chupa mi penga, cabrón.
Yo, that shit was funny, man. You
Or
already know, man.
I like,
When they start throwing those fucking jabs,
yeah, if I
you
hear
gotta respond.
Blanco, I hear Blanco, Gringo. I know that I'm being talked about, and I'll never forget when I'm out in Colorado, because Colorado has a lot of Spanish population that they don't tell you about, and I was around like four Mexican dudes, and I swear they were talking shit, and then I just hit them with the "¿Qué pasa?" ¿Cómo está?
Did they say something back?
No, they were just like, ¿se habla español? And I was like, un poquito. So, like I said, I know a little bit because my second baseman in high school was Puerto Rican. And that was like one of my best buddies in high school. So I always tried to learn my Spanish.
But it's tough, man. Especially with with the different accents and shit
Well,
here in
yeah, and
South America.
it's not cool
Fucking
because
crazy.
there's so many different dialects
Yeah.
of the Espanol. And it's all the same stuff, but different slang words for this, different slang words for that. Because in high school, it was all Spaniard Spanish. It was never South American Spanish. So they taught us the more proper way. Like, like if I talk to somebody who's Mexicano and they say, "Cómo está?" If I want to tell them I'm okay or so, we were always taught in high school to say así así, so. You talk to a Mexicano or somebody, they're like, no, you don't say so. You say más o menos. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Same meanings, just different slangs. And it's hard enough to learn the Spanish, but to give us all these different dialects of it, it's like same thing if we went to India. So many different dialects. You go to the Philippines, so many different dialects. Same thing in China, if I'm not mistaken, different dialects. Just depending upon your regions of where you're growing up at or where you're at on their land. But it's all good. I mean, like I said, if I hear Gringo or Blanco, I know what to tell them. I have to tell them like I told Granny, keep my name out your mouth.
It was the same for me with British English. I
Well,
don't
yeah.
like it.
I mean, same thing here in the States. So you can come here, be in one state, you'll get a different accent, so words sound differently. Like if you want to hear some weird talk, listen to those people that live in New Orleans,
Oh yeah, yeah.
because they talk with a real strong, hard New Orleans type of accent. Anybody
With a lot
down
of
there in like,
fucking French and shit.
and yeah, like Louisiana, you get down there, but it's their English. Even their English has strong accents.
Or
Same thing.
Memphis,
Yeah, same thing. You go into like uh the what they would call more country areas of or the mountains
South
or
Carolina and shit.
yeah, you get into like the Carolinas, Tennessee, you can hear different accents and you know that, you know, you're not probably from the state that you're in, so what state were you from? But for me, I don't know. I People say I have an accent, but I grew up with so many different people from all over the country in Florida because all my friends growing up were from either Ohio, Michigan, Illinois, Massachusetts, New York, all from different states.
From the East Coast.
Not just from different states. I mean, and they had, like I said, everybody had a different accent. So, like even my great grandparents coming out of Minnesota, my great grandma always used to say something that you would only hear come from people that live in Minnesota. But Again, it's English, but again, just different slang words. Um, I know sometimes I can just spit sentences together and spit out a paragraph, and it's in one sentence, and because I just put everything together, and people can't understand it, and they're like, "Well, slow down a little bit." But again, we're all from the same place. It's called Earth, and that's just another way to keep us divided is by the language barrier. And I've always tried to break through that barrier.
Try to break on through like the doors
I mean, I would love to be able to break through and see what's on the other side.
to the other side.
Yeah,
God damn, bro.
you
Jim
know,
Morrison was a fucking shaman.
he was a shamsued.
Yeah, yeah, sham, sham,
Huh.
a Shamsu Yavar. Que ese partido de New York contra OKC está muy bueno, Master. Vamos a ver ahora cuánto van a ver. Vamos a ver ahora cuánto van a ver. Para el Fantasy, weón. Un triple doble George Hart. No, no estaría mal.
Let me see if I can find that game on.
The Nuggets won or the Thunder?
Yeah, the Nuggets. Why you flipping back and forth?
No, I'm watching the goddamn box score because I play fantasy basketball, you know.
Oh
So
yeah,
I'm
yeah, got
watching
you.
George Hart, Bronson.
You're looking for the stats.
Yeah. Even though I'm not worried, I'm defeated in my fantasy league.
How does that one work out with 82 games? Because I know in the NFL,
It's fucking crazy. It's I think it's 19 weeks,
so
19 weeks of play.
same thing though, right? You go into your
Gameplay.
playoffs at the end of the year before the season ends,
Yeah. I
just
played
like in the
Yahoo.
just like in the NFL.
Yeah, I don't like that shit. I like the NFL, but I wouldn't play fantasy football. I don't know. It's very weird.
So let's see, because on this cable that I'm or not cable, but on this service that I'm running off of, it gives you every NBA game that's on tonight.
Oh, the thing that you was telling me the other day, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it gives you every game, Mario. No matter where they play, no matter what time they play. I mean, they could go over and play in Europe and you'll still have the game on. So
Wemby
that's
has Wemby has 22, 13, and 2 in 17 minutes.
22, 13.
13 and 2.
So he's already pulled a double double.
Yeah, I don't know how many blocks and steals, but
What was the two on his assists?
yeah.
13 boards. I mean, he sounds pretty good.
Jokic has 19, 10, and 1.
I just think the guy looks so fragile that if I was on his team, I'd be afraid of him jumping any higher than 2 inches off the ground. But he doesn't really need to jump that high
Yeah,
because when he puts his arm up, he's already dunking, isn't he?
definitely. I mean, Jokic told Chet Holmgren from the OKC Thunder that you need to beefed up some shit like that.
I mean, I can imagine because he's so when if he tries to body up Jokic and Jokic tries to back him down, Jokic might fall flat on his backside because it's almost like the dude's invincible or invisible, I should say.
Yeah, it's Casper. They turn into Casper, the friendly ghost.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. And again, these guys in the league, wasn't it the guy? Didn't he play for OKC? The little, the goofy guy. I can't stand him. I think he can't ball, but he's on a team and he's obviously getting paid. Just got traded. He got in trouble with the underage girl.
Oh, Joe, oh, P. Giddy,
Yeah. That guy.
Josh Giddy.
Yeah, like,
He's playing for the Chicago Bulls.
yeah. I don't know. I mean, again, these guys in the league today. I mean,
They be doing some foul shit, man.
yeah, it's hard too because again, you take certain guys from certain eras and plug them into this type of game, or take the guys from this era and plug them back into the old game. It's hard to say who would actually prosper and who would buckle. But a lot of these dudes today, they just don't seem to be made of the same cloth,
Cloth.
right? That guys used to be made of. I mean,
God damn.
now, I mean, like you said, it's the PC. The it's too emotional. It's too. I talked to a dude earlier when I was getting my tags. Sticks and stones may break your bones, but names will never hurt you. And now it's like that's been reversed. Sticks and stones won't hurt you, but names will hurt you. It's just like I said, it's a different game, different Earth. Um, Although it's the same Earth and it's the same game.
But it's crazy that this is the first time in NBA history that the international players are the best players in the NBA. This has never happened. Like,
But when you go back, some of those international players like Ginobili,
oh yeah, he was a motherfucking beast.
that dude was badass. And
Hakeem, but he played for the US.
right, I mean, but they've been bringing international players over for a long time. But
Tony
now,
Kukoc. What do you
yeah,
think about him?
Kukoc. I mean, you could go back to even Yao Ming. So they've been doing it from China, from Europe for a long time.
Dirt.
Um, but they're just now, European basketball to me has caught up to American basketball.
They
It
they they have too many fundamentals. They
it's
they they are too. How can I say? They turn into fucking savages, but with the fundamentals, not with the athleticism and dunking on everybody.
right, and they've kind of turned over here. They've made it more about a show than they have the actual game. And over in Europe, it's always, to me, it seems like it's about the game, not the show.
Yeah, the show doesn't even exist. I mean, it's the flair of the game, but
But yeah, I mean, and again, they say when these teams here win the title, they call them the world champs. But they didn't have any competition against anybody else outside of this country.
yeah, the same with the NFL, right?
Exactly. You're the world champs. Well, no. USA, the continent of North America is
It's
not the
not
world.
enough. It's not enough to say the U.S. champion. No, you gotta say the goddamn motherfucking world heavyweight champion of the motherfucking goddamn world.
Right. Come on, man. It's and that's the thing. Like again, they've tried to promote America to be this superiority. And, I don't know why people think that America is so great when, to me, America is run by a bunch of douchebags. And it's the same everywhere though. Every country, government, douchebags. The people, not so much, you know. And they want us here in America. They tell us stories every day how we have problems with Iran or problems with North Korea or problems with China or problems with Russia. And then Syria will come around. It just, I don't know any people from that country that I have a problem with other than their government. It's never the
They are
people.
creating beef.
Right. It's a make believe, like the one person said, it's a simulation. They got us in this sim. Oh goodness. I thought he was about to break him in half right there when he went to pull him down, Braun on Wemby.
Give me one second. ¿Qué dice Master? Los Pistones han subido harto. Es bueno el entrenador que llegó, que venía de Cleveland. ¿Qué le parece a usted? JB Bickerstaff. Puta. Los Pistones, los Pistones, los Pistones. No he visto mucho, tampoco he visto mucho de, o no podría decir cuánto ha aportado JB Bickerstaff, pero ese tipo es más, no sargento, pero le gusta instalar las cosas ahí o tener las cosas en orden, güey. Y quizás eso le hacía falta a los Pistones, pues, güey, que antes estaba Monty Williams. Monty Williams, weón, puta, Monty Williams es un buen tipo, pues, weón. Esa es la forma de escribir a Monty Williams, pues, weón, un buen tipo, pues, weón. Y JB Bickerstaff es un buen entrenador, pues, weón, esa es la diferencia, pues, weón. Pero Kate Cunningham y todo eso, weón, han subido el nivel. Los Pistones.
So Mario, how about my reading of it? Because I want to read one of Francisco's comments.
Go
It
ahead, go
says
ahead. I was on goddamn mute.
it says, God, now I gotta go get my glasses. These freaking words are so small. That's when you know you're getting old. You can't even read the phone right in front of your face. Let me go get my bifocals. I'm dead ass serious. I got bifocals in the bottom of my lenses. All right, so I got here Master Los Pistones on Han. Would you say Han or on?
An,
H-A
an,
on.
yeah,
Master Los Pistones on subido. Harto es bueno el entrenador
yeah.
que venía de Cleveland que le parece
Yeah,
parece a usted.
yeah. I think you only fucked up one word.
Which one?
That after entrenador que llegó.
Jago. Yeah, I said
Yeah,
I said fuego.
but that was good, man. That was good, bro.
See, it's así así, más o menos. But so saying like I can read it easy. I feel like I can comprehend some, but fuck when it comes to speaking it, man, it's so choppy.
It's another level, man.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean, for me, I fucking started studying English in 2015.
damn.
I
You're
wasn't I wasn't going to a goddamn academy before, and shit, or doing debates at school and shit in English. I
so
started
you're
fucking studying in 2015.
so basically just less than a decade because
Yeah,
I don't count this year as your full decade yet. This year isn't even close to being over. So
and I think only like in the last couple of the last 2 years I've been able to fluently, quote unquote, having try to have a conversation with someone.
oh, your English is spot on. You know what I mean? Like speaking to you in English for you being Spanish is muy bueno. Ja, en español es muy bueno, mi hermano.
Man, I appreciate that, and I've been doing interviews as well, so and doing the podcast and shit. That shit helps me a lot.
Yeah, just you got to get the proper English teacher to make sure you don't go to that guy in New York trying to get some proper English
Oh yeah.
because then the meteor is going to come after you, and when that thing hits the earth, it's going to be trouble. Uh, come up with some new material.
You're not funny, Damien.
Oh
You're not
God.
funny, Damien.
That's when you know it's funny. And I guess he doesn't find it funny because it might be about him.
He be on his feelings, man. Too
I'm,
much.
I'm wondering if he's trying to get Diddy out of jail over there. If he's trying to figure out
Yeah, like
the
he
escape
he
plan for Diddy.
he be playing the Orlando Brown character.
Man, that dude,
Puff is
dude,
in jail. Puff is
that
in jail, and you're
that
telling
dude,
me to calm down.
that dude you showed me. You can tell he's done a few things.
Yo, but Orlando Brown is a goddamn fool, man. I don't even know another word to the goddamn describe him. He's a
Like I said,
motherfucking weirdo, a freak off, and a fool.
isn't that the? I thought they said that was the guy that allegedly killed Tupac.
Oh, that's another one. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
It's a,
from the
it's a,
goddamn Crips.
yeah, it's a different Orlando Brown.
Yeah, Anderson. It was Anderson.
Oh, Orlando Anderson. There you go.
Yeah,
I knew,
allegedly,
I knew it was.
allegedly.
I thought it was Orlando something.
Do you believe that Tupac died, Damien?
I
Do you
mean,
believe that shit, Damien?
I think if anybody took out Pac and Biggie, it was uh, Snoop Dogg.
Oh, he was also battling a goddamn murder case, right?
Well, I think Snoop has been a CIA
He's a
asset
Yeah,
for
he's
a
a
long time.
goddamn sneaky motherfucker, man. He a sneaky motherfucker, man.
Well, yeah, and you don't get to go to the Olympics.
Yeah, and be doing shit with partnership with different having different partnerships and shit.
Yeah, all on NBC, and then you're hanging out with Martha Stewart, and she's a criminal, and
And having a football program for the youth.
right, like I think he's clearly a CIA asset. Again, meant to keep the that stake in between all of us and keep us divided from one side of the fence to the other.
No, Russell Westbrook with the dunk, 68-64. Denver Nuggets takes the lead. Toma la ventaja los Denver Nuggets, 68-64. 16-4 en la racha los Denver Nuggets. Chris Paul contra Jokic. Chris Paul, la media distancia. Chris Paul, la media distancia del viejo Chris Paul. What do you think about CP0 rings? That's what I call him.
Who? Chris Paul?
Chris Paul. Yeah, I call him CP0 rings.
I think he needs to go back to doing State Farm commercials.
Like Cliff, like with Cliff Paul.
Yeah. That's that I think that was his best that was always his best gigs. I mean, he was a good point guard though, don't get me wrong. Running the point, the dude could handle the rock. Um, but when you just said Russell Westbrook, so there's one thing I've always liked about Russell Westbrook is that's his tenacity and the way that the dude played the game.
He goes 100 fucking miles an hour. No
Love it.
fucking breaks.
Love it. Hard. Throttle to the fucking floor. Just go.
And you gotta fucking deal with the fucking turnovers. With
It comes with him, right? It comes with
yeah.
him. But when it comes to your team, if he's on your team will never should never lack energy.
And that's another thing, he was playing alongside KD, and we all saw that version of Russ, but it that not now is also like a feather on Jokic cap. The fact that we are watching Russell Westbrook blossom, quote unquote, playing alongside Jokic. Because it's not the same. It's not the same having Russell Westbrook with KD than Russell Westbrook with Jokic. Can you imagine Russell Westbrook in his fucking prime alongside Jokic?
They'd probably have back to backs.
That's titles, yeah, with plural,
Yeah.
plural.
Yeah. It'd be one of the first teams to go back to back since I don't know when, since the Jordan era.
Oh no, back to back or three P.
Like back to back to back, even. Yeah.
Back to back. The last three P was Shaq and Kobe,
Okay.
And the last back to back, it was the goddamn Warriors.
Yeah. So that was what, 2010?
No, that was Kobe. That was Kobe with Paul Gasol. The
And
Warriors was in 2018, 2017, 18.
okay, so just over, not even a decade ago. Um,
And
but
before
yeah,
that, they got them
that
hit with LeBron,
that was
13,
a
14. So
that's a
12, 13.
that's a super team that was put together out there in Golden State.
Super duper team.
Bro, you can't tell me Steph Curry, and again, still playing, but should be done almost. One of the best shooters to ever play the game. Period. I don't care what anybody says. The dude can shoot the lights out of a building, but he can also have a night where he has 0 points, like I think he had recently.
Two, yeah, he had 2 points, but nobody says shit about that.
Right.
No, it was the coach fault. It was this player's fault. It was that player's fault. We're
Yeah.
not gonna bring the fact that this motherfucker scored 2 points.
Just like they got rid of Clay, but I mean, I can't blame him because Clay almost seemed like he lost his step out there, and I
Yeah,
may
and the whole thing got into his fucking head.
right, and maybe Clay was under too much pressure because he knew no matter how good he ever did, he would always be that number two.
Maybe
Because
even three.
at one point Clay was carrying the Warriors. He
I
kept the
think that
Warriors
was when I
afloat.
when I started watching basketball. It was 15, but really, really it was that year when Game 6 Clay and shit, against OKC, coming back from down 3-1.
So I just got a notification on my YouTube telling me about somebody had either uploaded or downloaded a video, or not downloaded, but uploaded a video or put a new video up, and it's just some lady. I think she's got to be Russian or something,
Damn.
and she gets her hip opening and her yoga on.
Oh shit.
Dream
That's
with Satya,
that's a great content, man. We need to thank YouTube, man.
and she's freaking banging. I'm still shocked though. You didn't dig the Kalani Jordan.
the goddamn WWE wrestler.
Yeah, the light skinned black woman that with the curly
Man,
hair.
I don't. Yeah, I think it was the her, man.
It's just the curly hair.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
I
what if
like women. I like women with straight hair, man.
yeah, I like straight hair too, but you got to remember you've been what's the word I'm looking for here? You've been spoiled by growing up down there where 95 to probably 99% of the girls down there have long, black, beautiful, luscious hairs.
Yeah,
Right. And so
that's a fact.
that Spanish hair, man, like that like and that's the same thing, like certain types of Spanish girls have such different hair. Um, but you've been spoiled with that beautiful long black hair, right? And it's usually straight. So what if that girl shaved her head and had no hair? So would you prefer the curls or no hair?
Bro, obviously the curls.
So
I ain't got no option, bro.
that you're saying the curls aren't that bad.
Yeah, I
It's
just
just
don't
not
like them. It's
just
not
not
my
your
first option. It's not my first option.
yeah, just not your preference. That's funny. Cause she is smoking hot, bro. Oh my god. But so is Stephanie Vacour.
Or maybe she wasn't busty enough.
Ah, you like the big
Or
chest?
curvy, 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 curvy.
Yeah, I got you. I got you. But no,
You know?
a lot of the girls that are in the Tuesday night show, they're all the new girls, and most of them are just coming out of college, and they used to be athletes in college. I think there's one in there that they said was a soccer player. I think that girl was a gymnast or something like that. Another girl in there, I think, played soccer or something. Um, so they're all younger, but uh, yeah, that was funny, man. That I was like, man, check this girl out, Mario. But no, Stephanie Vacour, that she's a Chilean princess.
Stephanie Valcour. Who is
Yeah,
that?
she's a Chilean wrestler.
From the WWE?
Yeah,
God damn.
I think she's smoking hot, and she does have that long black hair, and it's straight.
Oh, that's a good sign.
Yes,
Thanks for the clarification.
yeah. That's what I had to point out. Her hair is definitely straight. But I think they say she's from Chile, and every time I see her come out, I like it. I'm like, oh fuck yeah, my Chilean familia.
Wow, Jokic. Jokic con tremendo cuarto, weón. ¿Qué pasa con Jokic, weón? Lleva cuánto, 18 puntos en el tercer cuarto, weón. Denver 5 puntos de ventaja. Champagne de la esquina, diablo el triple, weón. Jokic, Damian, in 26 minutes, Jokic has 35, 12, and 4.
How many?
35 points, 12 boards, and 4 dimes.
I mean, again, he's on his way to another triple double. It's just another night at the office for him. It sounds like.
Yep.
Okay, so hold on, Mario, help me here, because again, mi español es un poquito, but I know a little bit, and it says, Damian tiene unos uh, gustos
Ex-
exóticos.
yeah, exóticos.
So he's asking me something. What's number one exotic?
No, he's saying that you have exotic preferences.
No, I mean not really.
Like yeah, oh yeah, because of the type of woman that you like, maybe.
I mean that's kind of hard to say if you've seen some of the ones. I mean, some of mine differ, but I will say, um, I am a sucker for a shorter, long, blonde-haired girl. Even though half of the blondes up here in America probably aren't real blondes.
Oh yeah, those are beauty salons blondes.
Yeah, hair dye.
Yeah. ¿Qué dice? Give me 1 second. Dice, nah, yo prefiero las rubias. He's saying that he prefers the blondes as well. Dream with La Sirena 6'9". ¿Quién chucha es La Sirena 6'9", weón? Quizá una pornstar, weón. Dice, gana Denver, pa. Le apuesto la casa.
But
No,
like I,
puta, weón. Tranquilo, weón. Dice Real. Dice Jokic, otro MVP puede ser pa.
yeah, Stephanie Vacour. I thought I told you about her before. The Chilean wrestler. She's short, black hair, but she always comes out like Diablo.
Baker.
Yeah,
Stephanie Baker.
Vacour.
God damn.
That's her stage name. That's her wrestling name. I don't know if that's her real name. It could be.
Oh yeah. She be on some goddamn Marina Abramovich type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
The black but
And
she always
the
comes out with,
the
yeah,
red,
the red, the black.
yeah, the fucking horns and shit. The
Yeah, yeah. Like I told you, she comes out looking like Diablo sometimes.
the bondage. I don't know if that's a word.
Okay.
How to how does that fucking spell? Like Bondage, some shit like that.
Oh, bondage.
Bondage, yeah. You know, with the fucking bondage and shit.
See, that's what I love. So you put right there, you knew exactly what you wanted to say, but you threw like a Frenchish e to the end of it, into the English. That's why it came out bondage or whatever.
Yo, look at this shit, man. Come on, man. We can't be promoting this shit, Damien. Give me one. Give me 1 second, man. God damn. Look at
Uh-oh.
this shit, bro. What the hell?
But that's her pre-ring attire. I mean, I told you. I mean,
God damn.
it's in the WWE, which is already satanic as it is. So,
Yeah.
but they promote even so. Same thing with Beyonce's um, halftime performance. Did you see that recently?
Oh yeah. She came out with a on
On
a
like a
fucking
white
horse.
horse. Yeah. And then
Man, vulgar, man.
if you look at her outfit and break down her outfit, literally in the middle of her outfit, right above or right around her abdomen, is a
All
outline
seeing eye.
and a depiction, no, of the Baphomet right on her abdomen.
God damn. Let me look for it. It was all white, right?
Yeah, but you just got to look into the middle a little deeper, and if you break it down, you literally can see something where it looks like horns are coming out from the top. It's got the face of the Baphomet like in the design of her outfit, and she's
It was
just
the
another one.
halftime show, right?
Yeah. What was that? That was just during a normal game recently, or was that a?
Yeah. Yeah, I thought I was tripping, man. You said the Super Bowl?
No, it wasn't a Super Bowl. That was just the other day, or a week
Yeah,
ago,
when
2 weeks
the
ago
Chiefs
now.
was playing on Netflix.
Was it the Chiefs Texans?
No, the Chiefs Steelers, Blitzburg.
But she performed in Texas, so it was whoever the Texans were playing that day.
Texans. I don't remember.
And was that on Christmas?
Texans.
Was that on Christmas Eve or Christmas
Yeah.
Day?
Yeah, Christmas Day. That was the 25th, some shit like that.
Yeah, so they had yeah, there was Beyonce's big halftime show in that Texans game, and it
She ain't
like I
even hot, bro.
nah, she's I think she's nasty.
God damn, David, you really got exotic goddamn preferences, bro.
What you
But
mean?
that's okay.
What you mean? I
Yo,
I I said I thought Beyonce's nasty. Why is that?
but what are you? Yo, look, is this shit you referring to?
Hold on, I gotta. Yeah. You see the Baphomet right there.
Oh yeah, god damn.
Yeah. You see the horns?
Yeah, let me. Yeah, god damn. Let me take a goddamn screenshot.
So most people wouldn't have ever even recognized that. And then that whole setup with her coming out on the white horse again, all they do is mock the Bible.
That's so, do you think that? I mean, this is a stupid fucking question, but
No question,
nonetheless, I'm gonna.
Mario. No question is
Do,
ever stupid, mi hermano.
do, damn, you're right. Do you think that? Do you think that would be considered disrespectful or
What's that?
highly disrespectful to
What?
mock the goddamn religion? From I
I
mean,
mean,
from you that you don't, God and the whole shit.
I mean,
You're not a Christian or
well, so I was raised in a Catholic family, but what kind of character or human am I if I follow a religion or a brand of a religion, name of a religion that makes the earth safe for pedophiles?
God damn.
You know what I mean? Like, why would I follow a guy called the Poop? You'll never see me line up on the side of the street to watch some guy come by in his glass wagon, in his bulletproof window glass wagon named the Poop, and throw my hands up like he's my savior. Um,
Anderson
huh?
Cooper.
No, that's that we call him Anderson Pooper. I'm talking about the Pope.
Look at this shit, bro.
I call the Pope the Poop. Yeah, I told you, bro. It's right there in your face, and people that watch that show, Would
Damn, bro.
don't even.
I can't get by the fact that you said that she was nasty, bro.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you see the dude she's with, and that dude she's with has been with other dudes. That's why she's nasty.
Oh yeah, she's a fucking. She's like I think how can I say this? Like she's kidnapped by him.
She's probably been under mind control for a long time. But that's what happens when you get to those situations. I mean, they don't tell you that they sign their name in a blood contract as a joke. You can find all kinds of different people from Hollywood or musicians that have said that.
What about Joe Cocker or what's his fucking name?
Rogan,
Johnny Cash?
Johnny Cash, I mean, again, they were in that position.
All
These
those
people,
motherfuckers, man.
yeah, every single person that you can name in Hollywood, one way or the other, or the music industry, one way or the other, they've had to do something or sacrifice something for that false sense of fame because they again want to try to live forever.
They trying to be immortal.
Right, they want to be put on, like, they want a golden statue of themselves. um who did they make a statue of recently that they were making fun of? Oh, Dwayne Wade, is that the one that they made fun of?
Yeah.
That they made a statue for him in Miami and it's the worst freaking statue ever made. Like, but if you go back and look at the statues from the 1500s, they're carved out of marble and they're perfect. But we make statues that look like shit, even though we got all this technology.
Yeah, that's the only thing that's gotten worse through the years.
Well, our buildings too. Like all these, we got wood framed houses going up with uh, plastic siding on them, and they call those things mansions and stuff. It's like, wait, have you seen the palaces or the cathedrals from the early thousands that are still standing? It's just it's craziness, man. But it is what it is. Welcome to Earth.
Planet Earth.
But yeah, it's all good stuff, man. I mean, again, it's get out there, watch what you can, enlighten your mind. It's only good for the brain. You know, use your mind. That's why we have it. Um, don't ever let someone tell you how to feel or think or what to believe. That's why you have your own mind. Um, just like I wasn't a big fan of Jokic at first, but I'm starting to realize the more I watch the guy, the more I see him play, I realize the quality of a player that he is. Because, like you just said, statistically, all three phases from scoring to rebounding to assisting, he's all over the stat sheet every night. And it and I guess because he's not going 1,000 miles an hour like his name's Russell Westbrook,
Yeah, or
it does
dunking over everybody and shit.
right. It's maybe not as what they would call
Aesthetically
entertaining.
pleasing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
or like you just said, aesthetically pleasing to the eyesight to watch him play. But it doesn't matter. The dude gets it done. You know what I mean? Like, again, they don't win a title unless he's there. And if he doesn't go down in the Denver lores and annals of history as the greatest Denver basketball player ever, I'm calling sham.
Sham Jabbar.
I'm gonna have to go sham on somebody.
I think he already is, man.
Yeah,
But
I
you know,
mean, Like I said, he's one of the only ones to bring him a title. Carmelo couldn't ever do that.
In
Marcus
Denver, going through the
Marcus
fucking Lakers and shit.
Mark Marcus Camby, even as a true center, he couldn't do what Jokic does right now. So I mean, it's he's a good basketball player, man. Bottom line, um, rim to rim, both sides of the court. He's an all around good basketball player. And when he's done, he's going to end up. I think when he's done, if he continues this type of performance, he'll be in the top 10 of greatest players of all time.
Top 10. Damn.
Yeah.
I'm happy. I'm happy for him to be in the top 15.
I mean, I think
I
again,
think he already is in the top 15.
right. So when he's done, he's going to have to be a top 10er because there's no big man that's been able to do what he's done. Like if you go back and watch Shaq's games, how many times did you see Shaq bringing the ball up the court like Jokic does?
I think in their prime, in whatever player's prime, I think Jokic has the least or I mean zero weaknesses offensively.
Yeah,
He can shoot the fucking three, handle the ball, run the fucking pick and roll, getting offensive rebounds, setting screens,
yeah,
you know,
he's a,
DHO,
that's why
shooting.
I say you got to put him in the top 10 when he's all said and done. If he plays 5 more years, however many more years, triple double wise, the dude just is a triple double machine. He's again, he might not be the most athletic dude, but it doesn't matter because fundamentally he is sound.
Yeah, and this is something that I've heard on the Locked on Jazz podcast, whatever. But this is you know, we this is a hands game, you know, because there's a lot of athletes that can jump out of the gym, but the basketball is a hands game. You play the
Yeah,
goddamn sport with your goddamn hands,
you can
and he has one of the greatest hands ever,
jump as high as you want, but if you can't shoot, you can't shoot.
and
And
he's
if
almost 300 pounds, so you're not gonna fucking move him.
no, and that's what I'm saying. At that size, what he does at his position, again, he's a center, right? They consider him a center.
Yeah,
He runs the court. He can he will literally, I've seen him in games. He's the point guard.
bringing the ball up, yeah, grabbing
Right.
the
Like
rebound. That's
come on,
crazy.
man. That's what I'm saying. I mean, as a kid watching Tim Duncan, I don't remember Duncan handling the rock like that.
No,
I
hell
never
no, bro. Tim
I don't
Duncan
remember
was a
David
goddamn robot.
Robinson doing that. I don't remember Shaquille O'Neal doing that.
Maybe when
Um,
they were young.
I don't even remember that. Again, that's why I'm saying Jokic because of his I don't know if it's frame, just his movements. You don't think that the dude's going to be able to do all these things. But then you watch him play and he can do everything and anything you need him to do on that basketball court.
He uses that to his advantage.
And you can't say that about a lot of these other guys. And if it's, if it's not just about titles, because if you're going by titles, then obviously there's a lot of dudes that are going to be in the top 10 that probably shouldn't be there. But when it comes to the game, a triple double machine, he has the capability every single night he steps on the floor of pulling a triple double. I can't say that about many guys that I've seen play the game. Occasionally,
He has been the maybe not without a doubt, but not undoubtedly, but in the last 20 years, probably he has been like the single handedly most lethal offensive weapon
yeah, he's just
by one player, by just one player. Offensively, It's like obviously LeBron is a better two-way player. Jordan is a better two-way player and shit. But offensively, like I said, he doesn't have many flaws offensively.
Right. That's what I'm saying. He when he's done, again, I don't care how many titles he wins. He's already got one. How many MVPs does he have already? 3?
Yeah. And
He
there's a difference, yo. There's a difference between greatest and best.
right.
When we are doing when we are doing what are the best players ever, we don't. I mean, I don't take into account how many rings you got. I mean, we are talking about what you do on the floor. But
Right.
when we talk about greatest, oh, how many championships, how many accolades and shit,
Right. I mean,
plus what you do on the floor.
but Jokic, again, he can do everything on the court. And there's not a lot of guys that have been in the game that can do everything on the court, and every night they step on the court, there's a chance that he's going to get a triple double.
And one thing that is crazy is like his IQ probably has one of the greatest IQ ever, highest IQ ever.
And again, that's part of that European upbringing of playing basketball over there. Because
And
again, it's fundamental.
yeah,
And
he used to
here,
play water polo
and
when
here
he was growing up.
they've turned it and they've gotten away from fundamentals, and it's just all become about athleticism.
And fucking one on one, man. I fucking hate that shit, man. I fucking
Yeah,
hate that shit, man. The
it's a
one on
team
one and
it's a
shit.
team game.
Yeah. Let's
But
play 5 on 5, man. Let's
but
set a fucking screen, man.
if the team has that athlete and it's better than the other guy that's guarding them, and you take your 4 players and you spread the court out and get all the other defenders away from that guy and let him go one on one, that's a smart basketball decision when it comes to the team.
Like Boston, like the
And
Celtics.
right, but if you don't have that dude, then you got to run the pick and rolls, you've got to run the screens, you've got to run the plays to get people open. But if you got that dude that can break somebody down off of the dribble and get to the rim one on one, man, you take that all day, especially if you spread the court and nobody else is guarding the rim.
I was
So,
watching a little bit of the 90, what was that, 93 finals, the Jordan Barkley finals.
yeah, what was Barkley on the Suns or the Sixers?
The Phoenix Suns.
Oh, he was on the Suns. You
Man,
said
Charles Barkley was breaking everything, man. That bitch couldn't hit a motherfucking mid range jump shot, bro.
and that's what I'm saying.
God damn, bro, that motherfucker was like 1 for 8 in game one.
Yeah, and that's
God
that's
damn.
that's why again, these guys that used to play that are hating on Jokic, they're just hating on Jokic because he's doing things that they couldn't.
Or people are starting to hate on OKC, man. I don't understand that shit. Why you hating on a bunch of motherfucking young players, man? They are doing their thing, man.
I mean,
You,
with them, didn't they have the number 1 seed last year?
yeah, and they
And
they are the number one seed right now.
and so again, I mean,
You got
I
motherfuckers from the Lakers saying, "Oh, we're not afraid of OKC." I'm not saying that you should be afraid of OKC, but god damn, bro, they
show
are a
some
fucking
show
they are a
show some
fucking great
respect.
team.
Yeah,
Yeah,
show some love to the team that's leading your conference.
bro, they've been whooping ass, bro. They got a 13 game winning streak.
Yeah, but until they actually get farther than what they get knocked out first round last year?
No, second round.
Yeah, until they get into the
They
conference
lost
finals,
to the Mavs.
who went to the finals. I mean, but if you look at those squads, who'd you have? Luca and Kyrie were the main on on Dallas, and then you have Shea and Chet Holmgren. Like I don't know.
Jalen Williams.
I just don't think Chet Holmgren is even in the top 20 in the league right now. So maybe that's why people hate on him. But I mean, they're winning. You can't hate on them for winning. But at the same time, like they said, nobody is really afraid of them.
They don't like their antics of barking, doing the all the team doing the post game interview and shit, barking up the mic and shit.
Yeah, and then seeing that reptile eye. Where, when
God
was
damn.
when was that interview from? Was that from last year in the playoffs, or was that?
No, that was from goddamn 2 games ago, like
Oh, that
like a
was
week
recently.
ago. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know that so they do that every game. If they win, they all get
Yeah,
together and
yeah,
have
yeah.
their
All
their
the
post
time.
game
Yeah,
interview.
all the time doing that shit.
Yeah, so I mean, that is kind of gay.
Or yeah, it's lame,
But
like corny.
I do like the fact that they're trying to portray the team mentality, because again, that's what it's about. You're not going to win the championship as one player. You have to have a team effort. So I like the team camaraderie. But yeah, I
Yeah.
mean,
They got
it's
chemistry, bro. They are you cannot win games like they are winning and not and because some player, former player was saying they don't look as serious about the game and shit.
well, I mean, if they're standing on the court getting interviewed after the game, they look serious enough.
Yeah, they've been winning all these
And that's
fucking
when
games, bro. Why they hate on OKC, man? I don't envy them.
that's when somebody from the Lakers
I don't
needs to say,
hate
well,
them.
maybe if we acted like a team, we could. I do think LeBron sticks around until his next son comes into the league next year. Because what do they only have to play 1 year in college, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he sticks around, plays another year, and I wouldn't doubt his other son being drafted. And they're going to have three Jameses on the court at one time.
When I started watching the NFL, bro, I had to go through these old motherfuckers. God damn. Devin Vassell with a goddamn dunk. When I started watching the NFL, I had to go through these fucking old motherfuckers, bro, like Drew Brees, Philip Rivers, Eli Manning, Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers still fucking playing. God damn, bro.
I can't believe that dude's still playing right now.
Bro, A-Rod is a fucking clown, bro. Come on, man. He's a fucking clown, bro. I support the ayahuasca take intake and shit, but come on, bro. Come on, bro. Be fucking serious, dog. Be fucking serious, dog.
Yeah, he just needs to get back off into his dark room somewhere.
Yeah, bro. He need that shit exactly, bro. He needs exactly that shit, man.
But it's all to keep the people entertained, to keep the people distracted.
Now I gotta deal with KD, bro, at 36, 35, 37. I gotta deal with LeBron at 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. I gotta deal with Steph
Yeah, these
Curry.
guys, because it's like I said, that's all they know is the game. Um, I guarantee LeBron, he could probably go into politics and people would vote for his faggot ass.
I don't dislike Kawhi as much as those two motherfuckers. Because
Well, the only
Kawhi is a
reason why I don't
fucking
like
quiet
Kawhi,
guy,
but he's all up on his
Kawhi is
nuts.
yeah, Kawhi is
But
fucking is doing his thing, man. I don't even dislike him. But when it comes to Curry, KD, and LeBron, man, how many years would I have to fucking deal with these motherfuckers, man?
yeah, like I said, they should all be playing in that what did I call that league? um, the KRL or the no, it was the BLM. They're playing in the Black Lives Matter.
Damn.
No, they're all playing in the BLL, the Bum Legs League. Yeah, LeBron's gonna stick around as long as he can because he relishes in all this media hype around him,
He
and that's
loves
the thing.
he loves the fucking attention, man.
Yeah, they're just a bunch of attention whores. That's all they want is attention. And as long as he's playing basketball, he knows he's going to get attention because as soon as he stops playing basketball, he basically becomes irrelevant.
Yeah, nobody's gonna care.
You know, I'm having to pull a Mario and an ant. I'm gonna have to plug my phone in. My shit's dying. Piece of
Damn.
shit ass, piece of shit ass iPhones.
106, 103, 106-103 ganando el equipo de los Nuggets.
Fourth quarter.
Yeah,
How much
like
time?
240, 240.
You said they're up by 3.
Oh, MPJ with the dunk. God damn. Yo, we've been dunking like crazy lately, man.
What
We've been having double digit dunks
the
in like 5 games.
the NFL's got 3 games on tomorrow too, I think.
Yeah,
And I think what is it? Steelers Ravens?
tomorrow.
Yeah, that's for the AFC North.
Yeah,
So
6:30, 6:30.
I saw Mahomes is sitting tomorrow
Yeah,
or on
Carson Wentz
Sunday.
is playing.
But if the Broncos win, does that put them in?
Yeah,
Good. I hope the
that
Chiefs.
shit. That if the
I
Broncos win, they knocked out the goddamn Bungles,
okay. So I
the
honestly,
Cincinnati Cockroaches.
I know you're a Chiefs fan, and I do like the Chiefs too because of Patrick Mahomes. I think the dude is a fucking outstanding quarterback.
He
But
doesn't know how to recover too, Damien. Stop it.
uh,
He's not that great, Damien. He doesn't know how to recover too, Damien.
I don't know if you heard because I don't know if you were on that show with me when I told him that Brock Purdy doesn't know how to read man to man or something.
Now it's because the receivers, Damien. You're a dumb motherfucker, Damien. The receivers can't get no separation, bro.
So it was after you showed me that stat is when I called him out on that, and then he went off on me about it, and I forgot to tell him about the statistics that I was shown. Um, but he's not even playing this weekend, and I guess he's on either he comes back on his rookie contract or something, or and I hope for his sake, I hope the dude gets paid because he just bought all of his linemen brand new trucks.
he gotta get his money back.
Yeah, he better hope he gets a contract because if not, but then again, I don't think he's really concerned about it because if I'm not mistaken, his family runs a farm in Iowa,
A corn farm.
some sort of farm. If you got a farm, you know your family's got money
Yeah.
because that means your family has a lot of land.
God damn, bro. Jokic with 41, 18, and 9.
He needs 1 assist for a triple double.
Yeah. God
Somebody,
damn.
somebody catch a fucking assist from that guy before the end of the game, please.
Chris Paul, chucha, Chris Paul con el canasto, weón. San Antonio takes the fucking lead.
But like I told you, man, that dude does things on the court that other people can't. Oh,
Damn. Last
okay.
30 seconds.
OKC played the Thunder or played the Knicks tonight.
Yeah.
They just showed Lizard Man Shea going to the hole.
He probably gonna win MVP if Jokic doesn't win.
Look,
The lizard. I'm gonna call him the lizard
yeah, was there ever a lizard as a
or the
cartoon?
wizard.
Well, a frog is a reptile, isn't it?
Yeah, I was thinking that because I was
Yeah,
looking for a goddamn emoji,
yeah. So
to
I guess
represent the goddamn reptile, and it showed a goddamn frog, and I was
yeah.
like,
So
is that a frog or a goddamn iguana or some shit like that?
iguanas are cool.
Damn, we need one more assist, bro, for the triple double.
Yeah, like I said, man, that dude does things on the court nobody else does. So it looks like OKC beat the Knicks tonight, huh?
God damn, bro, they how damn
Yeah,
can
they won.
OKC win 70 games in the next couple of years
I mean, again, they win. They haven't done anything in the
without Chet?
playoffs. They haven't done anything in the playoffs yet. That's why nobody respects them, I think.
Yeah, well, last year was the first time they made the playoffs with the core.
Man, they're 8-4 when trailing by double digits this year.
Damn. And the defense is fucking great.
Is a stat they're showing as they're interviewing some guy named Isaiah Hartenstein.
Oh yeah, he's the center for the OKC Thunder.
So they got 14 straight wins right now. They got 102.3
God
opponents
damn, bro, we lost the fucking game.
opponents points per game, and they are second in the NBA with 15.1 points per game difference. Yeah, so they're holding teams to under 103, and which says it leads the league. You guys lost.
Yeah, 113 and 110, bro. Jokic with a goddamn turnover at the end of the game. Maybe he
Uh,
was looking for the assist.
yeah, let's see.
God damn.
He got too statistic oriented there. Had he been selfish and just taking the shot, you'd be going to overtime.
No, but he was doubled by two players. So god damn. Those numbers go straight into the goddamn garbage can.
Yeah,
God damn.
at this point, after a loss, those numbers mean shit.
Yeah. But Damian, those are 41 to 18 and 9, Damian.
I mean, don't get me wrong, he had a hell of a game, but they lost.
God damn, bro.
They're showing highlights from the NBA on Sports Center right now, so I'm catching up on a little bit of what happened today. But
I don't like Denver wearing using the rainbow uniforms.
the Rainbow Nugget uniform,
Yeah, I don't like that shit, man.
nah, those are kind of lame.
Why would you put that shit on your goddamn shirts
Well,
to begin with?
Colorado had a gay governor when I lived out there,
Damn.
and he might even still be their governor. His name was Jared Polis. And I think him and his partner even talked about a kid, which is crazy because that means that kid was probably one of those kids that were trafficked from some other country. And they're like, hey, guess what? You're so lucky you get to have two dads.
Damn.
Well, one of your dads is your mom, but we'll still call him your second dad.
Shit is crazy, bro. Yo, I think I gotta go, man. I
I was gonna
appreciate
say
you joining me on this goddamn stream, bro.
late night over there in Chile right now, right?
Yeah, it's 1:15 a.m., bro.
You fucking party animal.
I'm fucking faded like a motherfucker, man. And
Which
I
is
gotta join.
crazy because it's 1:15 over there, but it's only what 9:15 in Denver right now.
9:15.
Yeah,
Damn. Yeah,
yeah,
Mountain Time, right?
yeah. Mountain is 9:15 right now because it's 11:15 over here.
So they 4 hours behind,
Yeah,
right?
four behind you, two behind me, which is crazy
Damn.
because you're on the western side of South America.
Yeah.
So to me, unless I guess I need to check my geography because the way that sounds is that South America takes a hard right turn into the Atlantic and is basically because you're 2 hours ahead of me right now.
Yeah.
I think I still want to come down to Chile so that I can find a boat to take me over to Antarctica. Because the southern point of Chile is basically the southern point of South America, correct?
Yeah, Tierra, it's like, it's called Tierra del Fuego.
You ever been down that way?
No, hell no.
I just want to see if you could get down there and look across the freaking water with some binoculars from a
And check
from
if the sun
for
comes down,
24 hours.
right?
Yeah, 24 hours sun down there.
Yeah, I got you, bro. Don't worry.
That shit's wild. But yeah, man, it's always a pleasure, Mario. You're going down on YouTube's Hall of Fame.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that shit, man.
And we're gonna have from now on, if I'm out like earlier today, I was telling somebody to check out that channel that I told you to look at about your lunch break. From now on, if I ever get out and I'm gonna just start talking NBA to people and be like, man, if you wanna work on your Spanish and listen to somebody who's got some heart and soul going into their commentary of the NBA, check out my NBA Chilean on YouTube. I'm gonna start blowing the channel up.
Man, I appreciate that, man.
I'll
We need
put
every
I'll,
little help, man.
I'll put the poster board in the back window of the pickup truck promoting.
Next to your God damn, that was a good joke. Next to your ISIS flag.
Yeah, it'll be right by my ISIS flag. And then I'll make sure that the manifesto is tucked away underneath the front seat so they can find it.
God damn, bro. Don't forget to rent the goddamn Cybertruck.
Yeah, I got to go to the Toro app, rent my vehicle, which is only, I was told that's only a military used application. And then after I get done doing that, I will make sure to pull up in front of the Trump Tower. The story behind that, they said the dude killed himself and then blew himself up.
Yeah, but remember, Damien, the fucking Cybertruck is gonna be blown out, but your passport is gonna be intact.
Man, as long as I can get in there with my screwdriver, I'll be good.
You don't need anything else. You just need a fucking screwdriver and a goddamn box cutter.
And it's
You
on.
see, Damien, you're being an asshole, Damien. Why you bringing that shit up, Damien?
Oh, it's so fucking comical, man. you're you're a riot, bro. You are a riot. Greatest comedian ever.
God damn.
You kill me, man. Again, Mario, it's all love, bro. I ain't never meet my Chilean in real life, but if I ever did, you can guarantee I'm gonna have the hash and the pen ready to go.
Man, I appreciate that, man. And I
And I
appreciate
do
you joining me on this goddamn stream, bro.
I do have my
We've been live
passport.
for like 2 hours.
So
God damn.
I might be able to come down to Chile, but I don't know if I can bring my pen and my hash with me,
No, I don't think so. They are fucking strict with the goddamn weed over here.
which is insane.
They don't fuck with it.
Which is insane because
I mean,
in Chile,
I think you can bring your fucking extract, your fucking raw, wax, but not the weed, right?
it's the same thing though. It still consists of THC.
No, but they're not gonna notice the fucking oil.
Well, it'll be in a container and it'll be
Seal?
I mean, it'll be in a closed container as long as they don't have
Fucking dogs and shit.
yeah, but at the same time, I ain't too worried about it because I don't know if you heard the governor or whoever of Louisiana say that even if they had bomb sniffing dogs on Bourbon Street, they wouldn't be able to pick up a bomb because of all the other scents that are out there.
God damn.
Yeah, that's what
Oh, I saw who it was. Oh, Master P. He was marching because they reopened Bourbon Street.
yeah. He was out there, Master P.
Yeah, he was out there.
Well, you know he's a sellout too now.
Come on, man. That's not even a question.
Yeah, he's posing for a staged event. He must have a new album coming out soon.
Or a new fucking merchandising,
Yeah,
clothes
clothing
and
line or
shit.
something. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's got something he's trying to sell.
God damn, bro. I think that's a perfect way of ending the goddamn stream, bro. I think we
Mario,
knocked that shit out of the park, man. It was a home
salute to
run, man.
salute to you, my brother.
Salute, bro. I'm gonna
Well,
go down and drink some fucking Coke Zero.
uh-oh. You gonna go get some of that fake sugar?
How do you call it? The fucking the one of the ingredients.
High fructose corn syrup.
I
Which
think
they use.
I'm a fucking fiend.
No,
I'm
but
a goddamn addict to that shit.
what's crazy is they put that in the sodas up here and maybe even down there, but it's called high fructose corn syrup, and they know that it is proven to cause cancer.
Damn.
But if you look in every candy up here, every soda, most of them are all consisting, and even freaking what did I see it in recently? Spaghetti sauce.
It's contaminated with fucking corn syrup.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man, if you start looking at the ingredients and you see something that says anything about high fructose corn syrup, um, yeah, those are proven cancer causers. But it's okay because we need people in America to have cancer so we can send them to the cancer center.
And we can collect some fucking dough.
Exactly. It's all
We need
about
some fucking dough. It's all the kosher money, Damien.
yeah, it's all about making us ill, not making us better.
God damn. You dropping game, bro.
Truth,
That's
so a
some fucking game.
little bit of truth nugget here and there.
Yo,
But
salute, bro.
be easy always, Mario. Much love.
Salute, bro.
Peace. Thanks for having me.